welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited because Zodiac is finally back. I have been waiting for their release. This is Phantom Fire. Let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Ooh, it's already dramatic. Let's go.
Immortal in the midnight haze 어둠 속에 갇힌 king's highways hidden page 이제나 맞지 못해 eternal chase in a vampire maze You the cause that I bleed me Finna find 매번 깊이 비리 세계 감춰내 secrets Stay weak for you shadows I grip Cloaked in darkness blood lost the lead 좀 더 가까이 chasing in the street 깊이 빠진 hunting for trees forever in one my bittersweet You're the weakness I can't deny 환영으로 깃든 이 밤 Running deep as night flash by Lost in you my vampire high I was unbreakable through in the night But it's too long burning strong in the fight 피에 취해 남은 너저가 Feel this I never lose my bite Rising flames can't push away Post-powering 숨 막혀 왜 물든 집 빠져들게 We can't hide come and make
Nice anti-drop.
Phantom fire, bend me to your will. Phantom fire, this is like to sing. Phantom fire, burning out the fear. Phantom fire, chase your thrill. Phantom fire, take me to your breath.
Ooh, nice.
Phantom fire, just dance on this beat. Phantom fire, burning out the
Ooh, that little growl on burning after fear.
내 커맨더 바꿔지는 패권 스타일로 채워 장면 속의 액션 I'm the pioneer 가려봤지 미안간힘 써도 곱해 니께 반드시 나 RSPS 부딪히면 튀어주만 등이 스치면 crumbling here Trigger finger 우리 라떼로 가까워질 순간 say goddamn I was unbreakable through in the night 달이 뜬 밤 burning strong in the fight 피에 취해 난 무너져가 Feel this I never lose my voice Rise and freeze can't push away Bruce pounding 숨 막혀 왜 물든 채 빠져기게 We can ride come with me
Ooh, that change up for this chorus.
Phantom fire, this is like to sing. Phantom fire, burning out in the silence of the endless darkness. 숨결에 채워 vampire. 그 차가웠던 날 녹여가 이제 노란 불꽃 속에 타오르는 날 잡아줘. Phantom fire, chase you through. Phantom fire, take me to your breath.
Ooh.
Phantom fire, just dance on this beat. Phantom fire, burning out the feet. Phantom fire, chase your thrill. Phantom fire, take me to your breath. Phantom fire, just dance on this beat. Take a bite, fade a bite, burning out the feet.
Ooh, that little run. No, it's already over. Also, hi Lex. Once again, Zodiac slays the concept. I'm not surprised at all. Since I've been introduced to Zodiac and you guys have like recommended so many Zodiac songs to me, I always know when I'm going to react to Zodiac, I need to be 100% prepared for what I'm about to hear and see. Because they are just such an incredible group and they always are able to fully immerse themselves into their concept, which I really love. This was so dramatic. I love the way that this was filmed too. It had just the right amount of like choreographic scenes and like the dramatized scenes, which I really enjoyed. From the very beginning, I loved how dramatic it was with the, you know, falling stars and everything. And then especially at the end when you had their eyes lighting up and everything, I'm like, that leads way like to another song. Like, I just know it. But I also enjoyed how the structure of this song, like when you take it apart, is so incredibly interesting. First, we have the rap to start, which I think was really smart because they have a lot of amazing, talented rappers, but at the same time, they have amazing vocalists. So I thought that they were able to really play off of both of that. I thought they were able to give like an equal amount of time to both, which I think was really, really smart. And I think starting off with the rap, especially because this is such like a, how do I put this? It's such a medium fat, almost like a electronic bop that you have to like have it kind of like sets the tone for the entire song by having that rap start. Especially it kind of sets up the instrumental with those low bass kind of reverberating notes, which I think was so smart. So I love how in the very beginning, it kept that bass with a kind of a simple beat while the rappers were going over top. But then as we get to, you know, further in the verse and we get to the pre-chorus, everything kind of changes a little bit within the bass because we get the vocals. And I think that's really smart the way that they did that. It really set it up really well. So then when the pre-chorus is going on, it's like building and building until we get an anti-drop in the chorus, which was so good because they had a little pause and you're like, oh, they're going to do a really cool drop, and then it anti-drops, which is so smart because with this, then it just creates this anticipation of what's going to come next, which I think was so smart. And I love the repetition of Fatal Fire. That was so smart. Just the way that it like the way the alliteration of f and f, I think it just sounded so interesting. I really enjoyed that. A couple of the lyrics within the chorus that stuck out to me: burning after fear, take me to your breath. I love how that kind of went through everything. And we had some really cool like ad-libs in there. And then we have a pause before going into verse 2. And when we go into verse 2, we again get that deep bass with the rap on top. But it's a little bit different. The instrumentation changes up, which I think is smart that it did that. So that was a really interesting kind of feel to it. And then we go into the pre-chorus, which once again changes up that bass. And the chorus this time had a completely different instrumental from the first chorus. And I love how this time there was no choreo. It was that dramatized scene, which I think is smart. And it was almost like it felt like the chorus this time was shorter. I don't think it actually was that much, but because we weren't seeing the choreography, I think that we got a really clear change up in that. And then the bridge, it pulled back away so incredibly much. I was shocked at how much it pulled away. And then we have that ad lib in there before it goes into the like final two choruses, which I really thought was interesting because when it first came back, it really was quiet still. They didn't add too much, but they added that deep bass back in, and then before launching into the final chorus with a lot more instrumental. So I really, really enjoyed this. I think it's so dramatic and interesting to listen to, and I can't wait to see a live performance of this because I know it's gonna slay. But tell me what you guys thought about this. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part of this song or MV? And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.